You may be aware that there was a small scuffle between the sites TechRaptor and GamesNosh. GamesNosh had ostensibly copied policy pages from TechRaptor, and TechRaptor called them out on it. The two outlets now seem to be conversing and sorting this out. So what exactly is my problem? TechRaptor did more than it immediately appears they had done. I'm not saying I have some secret thing. Everything you've seen is everything I've seen, but you may not have looked at it in this way. TechRaptor's editor-in-chief published a piece under their blog section titled GamesNosh Ethics Policies and Patreons. Essentially, it provides evidence that these policies are copied and also explains why they're upset about this. Understandably, discussion of this has largely been, is this true, and also, are they right to be upset? I don't really care about either of those things. Some people have been talking about how probably they should have done this more privately. That is a bit hotter, that is a bit closer to what I'm going to talk about. My question is, why was this post written and published like this? Well, while I was making this video, they posted an update saying why they did it. They claim this post was published in order to bring this all up without editorializing or sensationalizing, just presenting our findings and going from there. There was no harm meant, no bad blood, and it was never with the intention of drama or starting a fight. Just presenting the facts, like we always do. You see, I'm quite surprised at this update. I thought they were going to cover what they were doing by saying, well, it's a blog post. Now they're saying they are just presenting facts. This is reporting, and I'm going to treat it as such now. So back to my question, why does this article exist? Who was it made to serve? Was it made to serve the public? You, the reader? I don't think so. And that is a huge problem. So who exactly is this clean and clear, unspun sharing of fact meant to benefit? I'm going to read a small excerpt of this article and see if you come to the same conclusion that I did. We cannot just stand by as someone capitalized on our hard work without a mention that it was taken from us, regardless of how valid his feelings are, regardless of the truth of his statements. The editor-in-chief of TechRaptor wanted you to be very annoyed at this for his benefit. Or at least, of course, that's my personal interpretation. This isn't raw reporting of facts. This is emotive. In this post, they have made themselves victims. Maybe you can totally understand where they're coming from. I get them being upset, but that's actually part of why this is so bad. This news outlet that is claiming this piece just claims the facts, as they always do. In other words, it is equivalent to their news articles, has written about how they've been hurt. They say they had a reason for not giving GamesNosh more time to respond. But does that reason have anything to do with benefiting you, the public, the reader? No, it does not. It is about them. It's not because it's urgent that you know this. It's urgent for them that you know this. That is their justification, and that attitude, to me, is unacceptable. A writer of theirs, the author of one of the things that was copied, took to Twitter to express their annoyance at readers who did not show them enough loyalty in caring about this. Fucking vile. This is also the spirit in which I read their editor-in-chief's article. They think that you, their audience, the public, owe them something. This entire thing was for their benefit and no one else's. They wanted something out of you, whether that's just sympathy or action. As soon as an outlet begins behaving like this, they stop acting in the public's interest and begin demanding that the public acts in theirs. As far as I can tell, GamesNosh are being completely compliant, and the only reason that TechRaptor rushed out this piece of shit, emotionally manipulative article is people being mouthy on Twitter. If there are problems with their writers, they need to deal with their writers, not try to use us. But, as usual, that's just another one of my harmful opinions.